Quiet. Yo, I'm recording right now. Okay, be quiet. Okay, good. Wait, it's not the same.
enough, Dunnington Construction is footing the bill, probably at the local government's expense, but regardless, they are paying well. Very, very well. So whatever, I'll waste thousands of dollars of equipment at their request, it's not my tax dollars. Yeah, I mean, if you get in the bag, right? Tomorrow, we're dropping 1,000 feet of audio equipment into the sinkhole. None of it will survive. I doubt we'll hear anything but running water. That's a lot of audio equipment. Dr. Jeffrey Baker. I believe the creation of the Manchac sinkhole was a natural occurrence. The nearest drilling site for oil or natural gas is well over 200 miles away. Whatever caused this sinkhole had to start under the earth. Escape to methane is the most likely culprit. More research needs to be done. Tomorrow, Landon and I will boat to the site. I'm eager to see how much this thing has grown. Last estimates were 5 yards a day. That's extraordinary. I believe we will find that it has slowed down, but we will see. Well, we know that it doesn't slow down for a nerve. Are we gonna see it? Are we actually gonna see it? Oh, nah. I would not be in a boat near that. I'd still be... Yeah, I would not be in a boat near that. I'd still be afraid that the sinkhole could suck me up. You could see... Jeffrey Baker, the sinkhole is growing much faster than anticipated. I estimate it's currently expanding at 10 yards a day. I'm at a loss as to why. I'd like to consult with a colleague, possibly get someone at a federal level out here, but Dunnington Construction has forbidden that until the end of the assignment. Landon, it's weird. There's nothing around the site except squirrels. I wonder why they seem to be the only thing unafraid of Pac-Man. We dumped 100K worth of sound gear into the water. I monitored as best as I could, but Pac-Man gobbled it up. I got about 30 minutes worth of sound recorded on several different platforms from a dozen different mics, all of which are in Pac-Man's stomach, or wherever everything goes. I would think that whatever audio equipment they would put in there wouldn't lose connection. I guess it is 1990, so connection to equipment is not as advanced as it is now, because I feel like you wouldn't really lose connection if you were to do something like that today, like drop some equipment into water, and even though it gets super far and deep, you would still have good connection to it. How deep is this sinkhole, though, that they're losing connection like that? I asked if I could scrub the audio off-site, but instead the next day, they set up a $250,000 studio in essentially a well-built shack. They made it clear that they want no one on the outside to hear the recordings. Alright, they made it clear that they want red flags, red flags. It did just sound like water. I listened to the audio, nothing but running water. Imagine that. Dunnington Construction took the audio and has delivered more audio equipment. They asked that I now drop 3 spec to construction. They have to leave this thing to here no for now. Which means another 100K down the drain. Literally. Let's go listen to more running water. No, there's something else. Okay, there's something else mixed in with the running water. I cleaned it up and, well, I don't know. I don't know what exactly I'm hearing. Jeffrey seems just as perplexed. Sounds like otherworldly. Dr. Jeffrey Baker, in all of my years I've never heard anything like this coming from the Earth. I've asked Landon to slow it down, speed it up, alter it, and whatever else immediately. I'd like to have a good guess as to what this is before the rep from Dunnington Construction checks in. They probably already know what it is. AC. Now that sounds like something. Listening to these different samples, anything? Vincent, did you hear there? It could all think telling wise too. Damn, maybe I'm coming down with something, or perhaps I'm just tired. making too many simple mistakes. Maybe I'm coming down with something. When construction checked in, I told her that the sinkhole was still growing, and Landon's microphone picked up a peculiar sound. She immediately transferred me to someone I've never spoken to before. Nice guy, and he was very... Gilly seemed odd to me. That sound on repeat for hours now. It's like he's addicted to acting. Landon. Jeffrey has been acting. Thankfully, I brought along a few cassettes from my personal stash. You know that he was in job now. I guess the price on this job just went up. He told me to head out after I get him a few more versions of that sound. Great. Reverse to normal speed. Sounds almost the same. Am I supposed to be hearing something? It does still creepy. The things I do sound flat. It's growing in a perfect circle either. In my opinion, it's growing toward our facility. So it's targeting. 30 yards in a day? That's ridiculous. Landon made a mistake. I'm sending him out for another measurement tomorrow. Regardless, I'm reporting this to Darlene. Even if it grew half that, I would find this very concerning. 30 yards is insane. Especially if it's doing that daily and growing beyond that. The weather has been terrible. I've not had a chance to revisit the sinkhole. I'm hoping to go tomorrow. Meanwhile, Jeffrey's been locked in his room for the last 3 days. I don't think he's eaten anything. Hell, I don't even think he's been to the bathroom. Alright. I had my suspicions it was definitely affecting him, but now I'm guaranteed it's doing something to him. I think I might need a new geologist soon. Yeah, that sound is doing something to his head. Dr. Jeffrey, it's communicating with me. This isn't just... They're 400 yards. This is terrifying. At this rate, it'll be halfway here in a few days. It's growing faster than anyone estimated. I thought Jeffrey would have taken my new measurements a little more seriously, but he just would care about 400 yards? Dr. Jeffrey said, voice. A voice of an angel. Why doesn't Landon hear it? Dear Walla lost his mind. This. Goodbye, wife. I see you is on. I found Jeffrey's note and some other. And dear God, why would he do that? We'll never find his body. And that's not all. I think the hole grew another 30